Just recap Salford first,
yeah.
That's all right. Showed a little bit of resilience there, coming back twice. Just a little bit harsh at the end of the scoreline, wasn't it?
No, I don't think it was harsh. I think we some of our habits in the first half weren't great, which meant that we put ourselves in a position to not win the rucks a lot of the time, which meant that they got momentum, and the fatigue that we felt in that first 20 minutes probably dictated the way we went in the second half. So I think it was a fair result.
Was it disappointing because you win here against Saints and you went out with a little bit more buoyancy and then all of a sudden it's pricked straight away? Yeah,
it was. We the team prepared well for the week after St Helens, and it was a good result against St Helens. And then I guess Salford had a few out as well, so no excuses for not the team that we put out there.
You mentioned a few out, but that's a fair reorganisation of that back line. It seemed unlikely. A few Steph Marsh.
Yeah, it was tough. We missed Steph Marsh, Reece, Bridgie was out already, and then losing JJ in that first half made it tough. So yeah, there's reasons.
What's up with Reece Embry?
He did his medial a little bit, so hopefully he should be right this week.
Any of the others that you mentioned there, any of those back?
Again, too early to tell at the moment. Hopefully we will get a couple back, so probably know that either tomorrow or the next day.
Is JJ okay from his head knock?
He's okay, yeah. He's okay, but he has to see a specialist, I think, today or tomorrow, and just get the okay from them.
He's really stepped up, hasn't he, in the absence of Eremaya and Lloyd White, hasn't he?
He's been good. He works hard. He gets his body in front, to his detriment sometimes, obviously with the head concussion. So, he's a good player. He's going to be a very good player. He's got to work hard on a little bit of tackle technique, so he gets his head out of the way a little bit more. But at the moment, he's doing well for what's put in front of him. He shouldn't be playing 80 minutes every single week, and he's putting his hand up to do so. So, he's got a big future.
You had Walker in as well in previous weeks as well as he's dipping his toe in and doing okay.
Yeah, Danny's a very good player. He does great for the academy team. He's only young, so you don't want to put him in too much at this time of his career. But he's knocking on the door again. He wants to play constant first team football, which is what we want from him. And hopefully, he may get another shot soon. We'll see how it goes with the other guys coming back from injury.
How far's White and Eremaya off? What's the...
Still, hopefully we might get both of them back in the next week or two. Again, they'll have fitness tests later in this week to determine whether or not they're available this week. Too early to tell at the moment, but hopefully, we get that back soon.
You've got a whole side down here who've strung 3 in a row together. They're on a little bit of a bounce after that. What looked like an horrendous blip in April for them.
Yeah, they've been going well. They're a good team. There's no doubt about that. I thought they were excellent against Warrington on the weekend. Very good quality players all over the park. Missing a couple through the international, and Sekamanu obviously injured and off a suspension. So they'll just fill someone with the same quality of player. So whoever they put out in the field, it's going to be a very difficult night, but one which the team will prepare well for and see how we go.
They seem to have that bit of size in the forwards and the backs as well. They seem relentless in the way they just keep piling forward and piling forward. Yeah,
they're big and they're fast, and again, the quality that Hull FC have is outstanding. So it's we'll have a look at them during the week and see how to prepare best against them. But they're not unbeatable by no means.
Well, I said they've had blips, haven't they? They've had some really off days. Hopefully you might catch them on one of them, mightn't you?
Well, it's about preparing as best we can, and putting in our best performance of the season, and that's what the preparation this week is determined to do that.
Obviously Scott Taylor has been on the song prop for them this year. He's played well, but you said they'd bring somebody else in and carry on. But the timing of the internationals, you think it's a bit odd?
I don't know if odd's the word to use. I think it disrupts a couple of teams' preparations, but I think for the English game there does need to be some sort of internationals along the season. So where you fit it is always difficult. Being over this side of the world against, if you want a quality opposition, you have to go to either Australia, Samoa, New Zealand, Fiji, some of these teams over there. So it is unfortunate that some players aren't available for their team this week, but I think it is good for the international game.
One of the players that's been playing well for Hull, Albert Kelly's really set the game on fire, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has, and he's the type of player that needs to be enjoying his rugby league, and it looks like he is at Hull. When he's enjoying himself and happy in his environment, he's a very, very good player, and there's no doubt he's got that X factor that Hull have at the moment, which is why they're winning games convincingly. You put him alongside Snead, whose kicking game is outstanding, puts teams in uncomfortable positions, and you know, with his stats at the moment, goal kicking, he turns 4 points into 6, which is so good for their confidence. So off the back of their forwards that they've got at the moment, with an international forward pack, it's a difficult team to come up against. So, but you know, it's exciting as well.
You've got most of your forwards back now, haven't you? You've still got a couple missing, but you're losing your backs now. It's your forwards. You're getting your forwards back. Can your forwards get into them on Sunday?
Yeah. You'd like to think so, yes. You know, Eamon O'Carroll coming back after a long period of time. I thought his energy and intensity and what he did on the weekend was excellent. So he'll be a week better off than that. Alex Gellard's coming into some form. Hep Cahill came back on the weekend. So we've got some forwards there that are putting their hands up now to provide competition in those places as well. So that's important in any squad. You know, it'd be ideal to have everyone fit, but the nature of the competition is that you're just never going to have that at the moment. So we'll keep fighting hard and seeing how many boys can come back into the team.
You mentioned Alex Gerrard there. He was fantastic against St Helens the week before. Really hitting the ball up hard and playing the ball quickly. You want more of that, don't you? Yeah,
definitely. And Alex is the type of player who, you know, invariably finds his front when he's taking the ball into the line, and he's someone that we can play off the back of. So, you know, when he plays, it definitely strengthens the squad, and we'll look forward for more of that on the weekend.
You look at the league table and you could get quite dispirited. How do you avoid doing that? I mean, I know, is there a point in the season where you start thinking, you do a mathematical calculation and think we're not going to get...
It's too early to determine that yet. Yeah, it's just about preparation for Hull this week and making sure that the team puts the best performance in.
Good stuff.
Yeah. All right.
Thanks,